prioritizing my health and my well-being is not selfish. I am not a New Year's resolution kind of girl. I don't think I've ever made a New Year's resolution. If I did, it lasted until like midnight on New Year's. But I do like to reflect on the year that I had and think about what that year did for me. And as happy as I am that 2025 is over, like 2025 really kicked my butt. I did learn a very valuable lesson, and I think it's a lesson that a lot of people can benefit from. If you follow me, you know that a few months ago I was diagnosed with cervical cancer, thought that it was completely excised. However, I had a total hysterectomy with ovarian preservation about almost 3 weeks ago and found out that there was still traces of cancer in my cervix. So thank God it's out of me. But many of you probably also know that I am a mom, and not just a mom to a autistic little boy who is non-speaking and requires a lot of support. And a lot of times, honestly, all the time, I prioritize his needs over my own. I'm very concerned with getting him to his appointments, his therapies, his schedule, and a lot of times my stuff gets rescheduled or put on the back burner because his is just more important to me. And if there's anything I learned from what I just went through, it's that my stuff is important. I need to take care of myself. I need to make sure that I am healthy and I'm keeping up with my own things because one of the scariest thoughts, one of the most immediate scariest thoughts that I had when I found out that I had cervical cancer was, oh my gosh, I can be taken away from him so much sooner. So much sooner than I thought. That's terrifying to think about. That is absolutely terrifying to think about. And if it can happen to me, it can happen to anybody. I guess I am going to make a resolution for 2026 that I am going to stay on top of my stuff. I am going to make sure that I am at every recall appointment for anything that I have, whether it's dermatology, whether it's the eye doctor, whether it's literally anything that I should be seeing yearly, I am going to try to see, because if I want to be around long-term for him, I need to make sure that I am healthy and I am taking care of myself. And I like to think that I already do, but I am not perfect. The cold hard truth is, if we're not taking care of ourselves, we can't take care of our children. And that is an extremely valuable lesson that I wish I didn't have to learn, but I did learn in 2025, and that I am going to carry with me all of my years to come.